So I wanted to do a quick 1-year review of my Maxpider 3D floor mats, and I didn't wash them or anything because I wanted you to see exactly what they look like after 1 year of use. This is what it looks like on the driver's side. This is the, like I said, the Maxpider 3D floor mats. I bought them pretty much the same day I bought this Chrysler Pacifica, and in my opinion they've held up quite well. There's a little bit of wear under the gas pedal right here, and that's to be expected, and I imagine that's why they put this extra little padding here. I'm not sure if that's actually doing anything, but it's actually one of the things I wanted to protect my carpet from, is that little divot that where my heel touches the floor when it's on the gas pedal. When I was shopping for these floor mats, I compared them to WeatherTech, of course. WeatherTech is a bit of the go-to in the industry. In fact, I've had WeatherTech before and I was very pleased with them. But one of the biggest differences that I found was these Maxpider 3D have more coverage. Like this dead pedal right here with the WeatherTech, it only goes up to about here. So if you put your foot up here, with snow and salt and mud on it, it just goes right behind the thing and under the floor and sits there and never dries out, and that's terrible. But this one goes all the way up to the top pretty much, and it all the way behind the pedals, it goes up there too, and very, very high sides. The other thing I like about it, it doesn't have those deep grooves in it. The WeatherTech have designs and deep grooves meant to channel excess water and keep it from splashing around, and that's great. It's a great idea, but it's very hard to clean. And like I said, speaking of clean, I have not attempted to clean these yet. I cleaned them once in the winter and that was it. Other than that, as you see them now, it's exactly 1 year later and this is what they look like. In the back, pretty much the same story. Now, for reference, in that year, I've put 40,000 miles on this car and I've transported hundreds of people. And so under the circumstances, I would say they did pretty good. And again, back here, the coverage is amazing. It goes around every little nook and cranny, even the where the seat belt goes back here, there's a little slot for it. Goes around the seats. I've even seen some that didn't have coverage right here. So if you lean this seat back and have people jumping in the third row, they're tracking mud right in there. But this covers the entire floor. Very nice. So in another video I saw where somebody was doing a review of these floor mats, they said that they were very easy to install and take out, but then they didn't do it. So I bought them and it turns out they're not as simple as the guy made it seem. But I'm gonna do it for you right now so you can see and judge for yourself. Now in the Chrysler Pacifica, the first thing you want to do, push this little button here, and what that's going to do is going to move this seat forward without forgetting your settings. So later on when we push that button again, the seat's going to go back to exactly where it was before. It's a really nice touch. Here it is again on the other side. And there goes the seat. The floor mats are being held in place by these pins here, these little buttons. It's just a stick that goes into the little hole that's already in your floor. Or actually, there's a hole in this thing. You'll see. All you do is you just pull that up. Kind of hard. I know it feels like you're breaking something, but you don't. But to be honest, one time I did that, and this plastic thing actually squeezed through the hole in the rubber. I mean, it was nothing to pop it back in, but it was still, you know, a little annoying. Anyway, peel this back, You've got Velcro holding it to the back section, and then you roll it back as best you can. Pull it out from under the seats. And while we're here, let's talk about the other side of this material. I don't know what kind of Spider-Man trickery they're using here, but it's got these little bristles that stick out, and they stick to your floor if you have a little bit of carpet, and it will not move. This little pin right here that goes into the hole in the floor, you actually don't even need that. Most of the times I don't use it. I just lay it down, and this thing does not move. It is incredible. Well, let's continue rolling this back. And a couple more of those pins. So as you can see, it's not something you'd want to do every day, but every once in a while, it's not too hard. To get the third row floor mat out, I found it's easier to put the seat into the floor. Activate stow and go. That comes up like that, pull this cord here, seat folds into the floor, and then it's much easier to just grab this thing and pull it out. I'm going to do that rough now. Now this one doesn't have any pins. It just sits there using that Spidey grip. But the whole thing comes out, and this didn't get used as much, so it's barely even dirty. Like those special effects? Other than a bit of vacuuming, that carpet is unsoiled. There are no stains, no rips, no tears, no weird odors. But the car just needs to be vacuumed and tidied up a bit, which I'm about to do right now. Because next I'm going to shoot the 1-year review of the car. Why not, since I got it here. Okay, so we got the seat moving back to its regular position. And we're going to just reach in here and grab this thing and snatch it out. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. There's another one of those button things. See, it's not even plugged in. But this doesn't move because it's just such a tight fit. So I'm just gonna grab this and, okay, I guess the other button's done. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, now, just gonna grab this and get out of there. And look at that. Boy, I get a lot of shadows in the way. Sorry about that. And the road noise. But this carpet is brand new. This looks like the carpet in a brand new car. You can even still smell the new car smell coming off of it. It's incredible. Anybody thinking about getting these mats, I would say it's worth it. I paid $200 for mine. I don't know if the price has changed. That was a year ago, but it's a good investment. It saves your floor. It's absolutely amazing.